Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Namaste, Khire sir.
Namaste, namaste. How are you, madam?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm always fine. Our morning sessions are so
Yes,
motivating that they keep me happy throughout the day.
absolutely, absolutely.
एक सेकंड सर.
खिरे
What is
सर, तुम्ही पूर्वी काय करायचा?
मी किलिक निक्सन मध्ये होतो.
कुठे?
किलिक निक्सन.
Okay. I know all of you have been big people.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
But you have a charming smile.
Ah,
Yes, sir. आप हमेशा स्माइल देते हो अच्छी.
because that is the happiness of the accumulated past.
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now don't ask me my age.
No. You look just 21. And your mind is like fresh like that of a 16.
Yes, yes.
So bas ho gaya kaam. Or what else do we want? The rest is doctor का problem और आपका problem, हमारा नहीं है.
This is the right time, no? You enjoy life after retirement.
I'm enjoying.
Ah,
I'm enjoying Budapa. I'll say I'm enjoying Budapa.
yes, it's the best time. You do whatever you like. तब तक
Yes.
तो अपने बच्चे के लिए करते, उसके लिए करते, कभी माँ बाप के लिए करते, कभी टीचर के लिए करते.
No expectation, no goal.
And nobody asks you also. अभी कोई हैरान भी नहीं करना है. पहले ये करना है, वो करना है. अभी कोई पूछता नहीं. You need love in your life.
Yes.
It's very important. There should be somebody who is with you, who loves you. That is most important. और
Yes.
ये अभी खत्म हो रहा है. अभी ये लाइफ में ही खत्म हो रहा है. People are going online, पूरा दिन रील देखते हैं, and they don't have real physical bondage with people. I don't know क्या होगा बाद में.
What?
वो
Ah,
उनका अपना
that
कुछ है.
you don't understand, no?
Today I was listening to somebody, आदित्य करके एक डॉक्टर है, वो बोलते कि मेरे पास एक 13 साल का बच्चा आया, इसको स्पॉन्डिलाइटिस और ये था, स्पाइन का भी तकलीफ था. मतलब ये पहले कभी नहीं हुआ. अभी अभी ये मेनली आफ्टर कोविड, पीपल आर सो यूज्ड टू दिस फोन एंड दिस, पूरा दिन नीचे झुक के देखना, पूरा दिन बैठे रहने का, एंड देयरफॉर ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर कमिंग, ऑल दिस कॉम्प्लेक्सिटीज. दैट इज वेरी सॉरी स्टेट, बट दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग नाउ. क्या करें अभी? पीपल आर नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग. अभी मेरे घर पे बच्चे लोग हैं ना, पूरा दिन वो रील देखेंगे, ये देखेंगे. जब भी टाइम मिला ना, आई विल, व्हेन आई एम ईटिंग, आई एम जस्ट ईटिंग. इफ आई एम हैविंग टी, आई एम जस्ट हैविंग टी. आई विल कीप माय फोन असाइड.
That is a universal problem. No, what to do?
हाँ, उसका भी रास्ता निकलेगा. जो सबको, जो समझेगा वो नहीं करेगा, और नहीं समझे करेंगे. क्या करें?
It takes time. No, we come to know only afterwards.
हाँ, इनको नो after the damage is done.
Yes.
After the damage is done. But I really feel pity for these people. कि हमारे लाइफ में कैसे थे, हम लोग गिल्ली डंडा खेलते थे. इवन आई वाज हैंडीकैप, तो मैं गिल्ली डंडा खेला हूँ, मैंने मार्बल खेला हूँ, आई प्लेड क्रिकेट विद वन हैंड, आई डोंट एवरीथिंग, आई फ्लाइंग काइट. मैं क्या नहीं किया है. पर नाउडेज पीपल, आप देखो पूरा दिन वही टीवी, रील, पूरा दिन उसमें घुसे रहते हैं. That is something I feel very very sorry for these people. कि वो लोग समझते नहीं, बाद में इनको तकलीफ होती है बहुत सारी. इनको आजकल देखो चश्मे का नंबर जल्दी आता है.
I am telling my friends no to join, come and see at least here.
हाँ,
तो समझने की तो बात अलग है, पर at least we'll hear no what is there, you know. But you don't come.
वो ठीक है, ठीक है. पर ये आजकल के बच्चे लोग तो बहुत हालत उनकी खराब होने वाली. They are going to go to a bad time.
Hirani sir, you're talking of physical problems, but physical से bigger problem is mental problems.
Mental, हाँ.
They
I
have
want to
become
say,
very lonely and they don't have
yes,
anybody to trust. So you don't feel a certain confidence to move ahead in life.
right. So I said physical connection, because that there is mental problems.
Yes,
और उससे
yes.
ये भी आ गया हमको, cervical ये problem. So what I'm telling you, they will be lonely, as you said. वही problem है, lonely हो जाएंगे. They will get more depressed. You know, in the time they will get more depressed. कुछ भी तकलीफ आया है, if there is a little issue, they will start getting frightened.
Correct.
पहले क्या था? When we were in that age of cave age, we had a lion, all this real fear. Now we don't have a real fear. Now we have a fear in our mind, which is going on forever. पहले real fear था, and they to fight, and they to fire the amygdala, and they to fire that fear and fight hormones. Now this things is continuously going on because the fear is always there. There always stress or anxiety, which is not required. Okay, let's continue with the day 12. Thought as frequency.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Harikishanji. Good morning, Rajesh. Narendraji, good morning. Nagendra and Amarji. Aman Goyal, sorry. Aman.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everybody.
Just to continue in 1 minute what you were discussing.
Yeah.
I mean, recently, some of my some children of my family, grown-up children, they are working class. So they gathered at my home during Raksha Bandhan, right? 5 or 6 young people, and one of them they asked me, I mean, go to your settings of the phone, and then you can see what is the average screen time.
In there, yes.
And I would request everyone to see it, and you can tell your children also. So
Yes.
the surprising, fact came out that it was nearly more than 7 hours, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, like that on every phone.
In America,
And then we are saying,
Narendraji, in America it was 11.5 and now it is 17 hours.
okay. So,
Per day? Per day?
Yes.
yeah, per day, out of 24, out of 24. So you see,
So they don't sleep?
They sleep very little.
No, I mean, they sleep and see the phone. Those are the two things they do. And
Yes.
and let me tell you, it was an eye opener. And yes, out of the 10 hours, maybe 3 hours are some productive work is going on like that. But balance 7 hours is unproductive, absolutely. And just going reels from reels to reels.
Yeah.
And it was a
Narendraji,
eye opener that we are saying that we don't have time. When we say that please come, please spend time with us, and this and that, so they say that and even we say we don't have time. So it is now a farce that we don't have time. Everyone has got a lot of time, but they are spending it
yes,
somewhere else.
absolutely.
And this is
No, we have to start from our.
and this has become a menace. People, people are living in a virtual world. They are not living in the real world. I have been, alerting people about the fake content. People are living in that, in that fake world. Everything fake. I'll send in the group how, a dolphin type looking fish. It is a whale. They have made a reel that that whale, that dolphin type. It is known. It is that fish known as the orca. ORCA, orca. So they made a reel showing that the trainer, a girl, that orca eats up her trainer. So that was a very fake video, but it was,
Made by AI.
believed to be real by the whole. It received millions and millions of views, and you can imagine how people have now started living in a fake world. They are not living in the real world. So this is a big thing which should be addressed. एक बीमारी हो गई है ये. So when we are studying psychology, especially, we are studying psychology at present. So I think this mobile menace has to be addressed, as Mangla ma'am correctly said, that it is a psychological problem rather than a physical problem.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's start. So, thought as today our chapter is thought as frequency. How thought emits vibrations. how thoughts emits vibration and influence the outcome. Thought is a frequency, right? It is an energy, it's a frequency. And energy is always vibrating. What is energy is always moving. Even table, chair or table, whatever it is on our skin is energy, and there are atoms moving within them. We can't see it, but even there, the vibration is happening. And when you look at something very liquid or air or something, the vibrations are very fast. They're vibrating very fast. So our thoughts are also a frequency, a vibration. So thoughts emit vibrations and influence the outcome. So how does thought emits vibration? So your thoughts are not just silent. They are not silent whispers. It is not that it's silent whisper inside you. They are frequencies. So first of all, thought is not silent. They are not a silent whisper, or there are only whispers within you, but they are frequencies that shapes your reality. Imagine your mind is a radio station. Each thought that you hold, like a signal being broadcast. It's like a signal being broadcast. So whether of hope, joy, worry, happiness, whatever thoughts are, will be broadcasted. And just like a radio, you only hear what you have tuned into. In a same situation, a person can be worried and anxious, and another person can be curious and very active trying to find solution. And this is how these things have come out, Facebook and Insta, something new has come out. And people using them are always in anxiety, because they say whenever you do something and you like it, you get reward. That is dopamine. The dopamine is released, and that shows you that you are being rewarded. And that is why people go and sing the reels. Because dopamine is released continuously. So dopamine is good. It's a happy hormone, but not good when it is overwhelming. And this is what happens when you start seeing all these reels and all these things. The dopamine is released continuously. And you are under, like Nandi said, a fake this, you are enjoying. You are not enjoying. Actually, as they said, हमारे वो क्या नाम उनका Infosys वाले नारायण मूर्ति जी, you should work 70 hours or 80 hours or whatever that thing was going on. Actually, when you come home and you are arguing with somebody or you are obsessed with your reels, you are still working. You are not relaxing. Relaxing is when you become mindful. When you are eating, just eat. When you are reading, just read. When you are sleeping or relaxing, just relax. Close your eyes. But what are we doing? So that is why when Narayan Murthy works, he is not working. He enjoys the work. When Sachin is working, he is enjoying the work. Therefore, their lifespan is much better than us. So when you start enjoying your work, you are not working. So that is important. When I say work for 70, 80 hours means work from your heart, love it, and do something in life. Which could be misunderstood कि पूरा दिन तो काम करने को बोलता है, नहीं, घर पे जाके बीवी से झगड़ा करना और fighting over some small things or going for watching this what you call it, videos or series, there is stress in that. You are still working. Your mind is still working. So we have to understand what is real relaxation, what is real non-working. It could be meditation, it could be relaxing, it could be sleeping, just relaxing. So mostly what we are doing, we are working after the working hours, and we think we are not working. So what you are tuned in will be broadcasted. The thoughts what you are tuned in will be broadcasted. So if you think you are working, you are working. But if you think you are enjoying the work, you are enjoying it. So if you broadcast love, you tune into love. When you broadcast love, you receive love also from outside. Your inner environment is attracting what you are getting outside. An outside environment is attracted by your inner environment. So if you broadcast doubt, it goes back confusion. When you broadcast doubt, it will bring confusion. You are doubting. So let's dive into this invisible language of frequency. They're not visible, but they're very, very dominant, very, very prominent. Not dominant, sorry, very, very prominent. Where thoughts becomes energy, and energy shapes experience. Your thoughts becomes energy, and energy is shaping the experience. Because what you think, you will see. It's like kal Narendra bola, if you see a red Maruti, you think about red Maruti, you will see a lot of red Marutis. So thoughts, if you have anxiety, if you have doubt, if you have worry, you will get lots of worries. Universe will feel that you want it, you love it. And if you are happy or you are joyful or playing, you get a lot of things, where you will learn, you will get a lot of time or opportunity to play or to be happy. So that is what you are attracting. How you are attracting? Just by thought. Because when you are feeling very, very nervous or stressed, I'm telling you, just sit straight. मैं तो लगभग straight position बैठता हूँ. मेरी गाड़ी में भी, कार में, मैं कार सीट ऊपर करता हूँ. I will always sit straight. I love that. If I go back, if I want to relax, that is a different thing. I love to sit straight. And if you sit straight, with the spinal cord straight, and have a deep breathing, your stress will start going down, and it will wipe out. So whenever you feel stress, just sit like that, take deep breath, or you can do some sort of exercise. So your stress will go away. But if you go on keeping the stress as a thought in your mind, you will attract more and more stress or worry. So if you take it as a metaphor, a creative metaphor, visualize a tuning fork, a fork which is a tune, which vibrates and make a voice. It vibrates at a certain pitch. A fork will vibrate at a certain pitch and hold another fork nearby it. It begins to vibrate too. When you are vibrating one fork, because they are resonating with each other. So when you vibrate one fork, another fork nearby will also vibrate. That is called a resonance. And this is what is happening in our body and our mind. Whatever thoughts you are vibrating, your whole body will vibrate in the same tune, and that is what you are giving out, and you attract the same thing again. So what you vibrate, you will attract. So you should be very, very cautious of your thoughts. Should be very, very cautious. If you really want to have a great life, have good thoughts. How will you have? Even if you are worried, let's sit straight, take take a deep breath, do some exercise, move around, go to the nature, just look at sky sometime, and just bring that feeling out. It is all within you. Even the worry is within you, and happiness is within you. It is about you. It is your choice. It is all about choice. When a person can do a great diet or do exercise every day, it is not about willpower, it is about choice. He has chosen fitness over being lazy or procrastinating. Or he has chosen fitness over the taste. So it is always a choice. So happiness is also a choice. It is within you. But there are people who love to talk about stress. अरे मुझे कितना चिंता है, मेरा तो ये तकलीफ हो गया, मुझे नींद भी नहीं आती है, मैं तो 2-2 गोली खाता हूँ. This type of thing, and they are proud. They are not working on it. They don't even want to. Like Hirsar said, I am calling people, but they are not coming. Because they don't want to. बोला क्या है, छोड़ो ना यार. This is how they are. Because it is not about what you eat or what you do. वो मेरा एक दोस्त बोलता था मजा करने का लाइफ में, खाने का पीने का मजा करने का. मैं आई डोंट माइंड टिल यू आर हैविंग फन, बट ऐसा नहीं जाए कि खाने पीने और बाद में बिस्तर पे लेट गया आप. एंड दिस इज व्हाट हैपेंड टू हिम. उसका पैर में दर्द आने लगा, घुटने में, इसका ऑपरेशन हुआ है. नाउ ही इज रियलाइज्ड, नाउ ही ईटिंग प्रॉपर्ली, इज लूजिंग वेट. तब तक बस मजा करने वाले, मतलब मजा क्या है? वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड समटाइम. हमको लगता है जो मजा है ना वो टेम्पररी है. The real maja or happiness is somebody, if you see, is always in a happy state. Very few, but there are people like that. They can come out of any situation, they can be happy. और जो सबसे वर्ल्ड का हैप्पीएस्ट आदमी है वो बुद्धिस्ट मॉन्क है, उनका आया था, इज द हैप्पीएस्ट पर्सन इन द वर्ल्ड. दिस इज हाउ यू सी द वर्ल्ड फ्रॉम इनर वर्ल्ड, इज दैट विल ब्रिंग आउटर वर्ल्ड, दैट विल क्रिएट द आउटर वर्ल्ड, आउटर. Now imagine your thought as the first tuning fork. Your thought is first tuning fork. Where whatever emotions tone you strike, whatever emotional tone that you strike within your world begins to resonate with it. Whatever you tone you strike within, the world begins to resonate with it. And that is what you will attract. Now, if you see, there are many like that. Angry thoughts will attract what? Resistance. When you're anger, you will resist. When you're desperate, you repel. You don't want any easy thing. When you're desperate, you will repel the easiness. When you're joyful, you will attract opportunity. And when you're calm, shanta, you will attract clarity. There will be clarity. So then everything has something or other.
Can you repeat these lovely sentences? When you're anger, what happens?
I will send you on WhatsApp. I will send you back.
Okay, okay.
Huh? There are a lot of them. Like if you are humble, you will attract respect. So these are all these related, you know. So in short, every inner feeling sets the tone. Every inner feeling sets the tone of what comes towards you. This is what you are going to attract. That is what you are going to get. So your inner world vibrates. Your inner world vibrates and the outer world begins to harmonize with it. कितना सही बोला है? Your inner world vibrates and the outer world harmonize with it. तो ऐसा वाइब्रेशन सब आके दूसरा वाइब्रेशन आके आपको चिपकता है. If you are angry, you will attract anger. If you are happy, happiness will be attracted. So it is so important. Your thoughts, your feelings are so important in life. So if you go deeper, we think thoughts are just mental talk. But thought is much more. Thoughts are not just mental talk, it is much more the energetic frequencies. They are chemical which release the hormone. They are the pattern which forms habits. So it's not only a mental talk, but it has energies, they are frequencies. It is a frequency which will attract different things that you don't want or you want, whatever it is. Sometimes you don't want and you are attracting because of your thoughts, which are energy, which are frequencies. And then they release the hormone. It could be happy hormone, it could be stress hormone. So depending upon thoughts. And they are also the pattern. The thoughts are a pattern through which the habits are formed. You will see people smoking after the meal. They automatically go to smoking. These are patterns. It's not that if he doesn't smoke, he'll go and die. No, nothing will happen. But वो दिमाग में बैठ गया. It is in their mind. तो ये इतना इमोशंस है ना, ये क्या, ये सारी हैबिट्स कब बनती है? When you do something repeatedly and then emotions are attached. Yes, राजकुमार जी.
सर जो खाना खा के स्मोक करते हैं ना,
हाँ.
वो सोचते हैं जैसे कई लोग खाना खा के चाय पीना चाहते हैं, तो वो
Yes.
स्मोकिंग उनके लिए चाय जैसी है.
Absolutely. तो ये होता है, but you are right. This is what happens. कोई जरूरी नहीं होती. So it is our this, the way we think, the way we decide or choose, things will happen. We can create our world. मेरा बोलना क्या है? We can create our world. We can create our experience the way we want. The more emotions being a thought. The more emotions being a thought, the stronger the frequency. जितना emotions भरोगे thoughts में, more is this frequency. More it will vibrate. If a person wants to earn money, he has to start respecting money and love money. There are people who will earn money and then they will lose it. Why? Because the frequency dies down. The frequency should go on. There is one frequency that will make you earn money. there is another frequency that will make you keep that money with you. So that frequency is very important. If you want love in your life, that frequency should be aligned with what you want. So your thoughts will do that. When you have thought about wealth, because it is common, people, public ko paisa chahiye. They want money. But when the thought of money comes, there is some fear, there is some doubt. So that is the emotion you are attaching to the money. And there are people, when the thoughts of money come, and he feels that he is so confident, कि paisa to haath ka mera, I can do it. So there is a different type of frequency, different type of emotions attached. So this will bring you what you want. Your frequency, your emotions are the part of life, are the part of your this mechanism which will create your life, your experience. So passing idea is like a soft, hum. एक जा रहा है, humming होता है. But a repeated thought with the emotion, if your thoughts are repeated with the emotion, that's like blasting music. When there's a big music, you go to a party and a large, whatever, big noisy music is there. What happened? Everything is vibrating. Even the floor is vibrating. So thought that are repeated with the emotions again and again is like a blaring speakers. They vibrate through your entire body and then they create the outside world also. So through your entire being and outward, ये जो वाइब्रेशन होता है उससे you attract the same type of things in your life. हमको कई बार होता है क्यों एक आदमी हमेशा बोलता है मुझे मेरा तकदीर खराब है. वो तकदीर खराब नहीं है, is attracting them. Nothing happens by chance, it is said. Nothing happens by chance. It is you who attract it. There is always cause and effect. You have caused it by your doubt, by your worry or whatever, and you get the effect. तो आदमी जो बोलता है मैं बार बार कि मैं मेरा bad luck है, it's not about bad luck. It is about his thought. He always have that feeling that he has a bad luck and nothing is going to improve, and therefore he loses because he work or he gives effort also of the type. When you think you're confident that you are going to do good in your exam, suppose, the way you study will be different. The person who has doubt will study with doubt. क्या मालूम याद रहेगा नहीं रहेगा तो याद नहीं रहेगा. And that person who has a confidence will study with that confidence and he will remember by reading once or twice only. Because he has got different way of remembering. It isn't doubt. It is a clarity. So you attract your own life. You create your own life, you attract your own experience. You create your own life. So if you go to scientifically, neuroscience and brain waves, that is called brain waves, like beta, alpha, theta, delta, and gamma. So beta is something, there are different hertz, like 13 to 30 hertz beta, and 8 to 12 alpha, I think. For theta, it is more lower. So beta is something, beta waves are when you're working. You need beta waves at the time. When you're working, you are active, beta waves are going on in the prefrontal cortex. And alpha is when you're relaxing, when you're slightly sleepy. It is mostly in the back of your mind, on the back of the brain, but that time you're relaxing. And theta is when you go into deep meditation. It is mostly in center of the brain, but you go into deep meditation. And when you are in delta, it is when you are sleeping and you are in deep sleep, you go into delta. And that is the best way to sleep. That is the best thing that should happen. Mostly delta is very common with the children, small child. They are mostly in delta when they sleep. We adult, we have lots of things in our brain. So delta, we also go through delta, but very nominally. But if you improve your sleep cycle, and if you go more in delta, it will be better for your health. You repair yourself. And theta is also good. When you are meditative or even in sleep, you go into theta. That is also good. It is also. But delta is the most relaxing. So your dominant thoughts and emotions influence your brain waves. Why these brain waves are influenced? How they are influenced by your thoughts and emotions? You decide. When you are relaxed, you will go into alpha. When you go into meditative state, you go into theta. How are you going to meditate? Just sit there, close your eye, and let the thoughts come and go. Don't go for any music or all these things which are already there. You will find so many this meditation on the YouTube which are guiding you. They are guided meditation. Actually, that is not a real meditation. राजकुमार जी ने किया है, उन्होंने वो आपने किया ना सर, क्या क्या आपने वो 10 दिन का कोर्स, so he has done real meditation,
Vipassana.
vipassana. He just there you just control your breath, going in, coming out. That is a real meditation. So वो करना बहुत जरूरी है. So your dominant thoughts and emotions influence your brain wave state, and which in turn will influence what? Your heart rate, your hormone release, your immune response, and your sense of time and possibilities. जब भी आपका ब्रेन वेव पे डिपेंड होता है, टाइम तो ठीक है, बट मेनली पॉसिबिलिटीज, व्हाट पॉसिबिलिटी क्रिएट. सो इट विल योर सेंस ऑफ टाइम, कितना टाइम गया, बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर नॉट हैप्पी यू थिंक hours have passed in that work, and when you are doing something which you love to do, which is your hobby, you will pass hours, but you think only minutes as well. So it all depends upon the time, depend upon the way you think, your thoughts or emotions, and you can create possibilities with the right thoughts, new possibilities. The thoughts literally tune your body. Thoughts literally tune your body, changing the channel. So if you are the thoughts are not right, change the channel. If you go for quantum field and theory, so everything is energy, right? Everything is energy and everything is vibrating at a certain frequency. So quantum field दिखाते हैं everything is energy. Even solid objects are made of vibrating particles that are atoms and photons and all these things. They're vibrating. They're vibrating in limited space. If it is something which is a liquid, it will vibrate more faster. They will go to meter gap. And if it is air, it will vibrate much more faster. These atoms and all these things. So this is what makes you the thing solid or air or liquid or whatever. If it is gaseous, it is vibrating faster. So there is a lot of gap between them. When it is solid, the gaps are very small, but even there it is a vibration. So everything is vibrating. And your body, emotion, thoughts, your body, emotion and thoughts emit measurable electromagnetic waves. आपकी बॉडी है, आपके इमोशनल थॉट्स से मिला के they are giving out electromagnetic waves which you call as aura. So when a person who is always tensed, who is not happy, if you sitting in a room and you enter that room, you will feel that aura. You will also feel depressing. You will also feel that something is wrong. But a person who is happy and enjoying his life, if he is sitting in the room and you enter the room, you will start feeling that happiness, by yourself. You will love to be in that room. So these are auras, and these are being caused by electromagnetic waves that are released by our heart, our body, our emotion, our thought. So Dr. Joe Dispenza in Harvard Institute, he said the heart emits the strongest electromagnetic field. Heart emits the strongest electromagnetic field. And emotions like love, gratitude produce the coherence. It brings the synchronity. It brings alignment. So when you are in coherence, you are calm, you have clarity, smooth harmonic waves. They are smooth and harmonic waves. And fear and stress cause you the incoherence. All the disturbance come through this incoherence in your life. It is all chaotic. It is disruptive waves. You do not know what to do. You are confused, you are bewildered, and you are not even enjoying the life. So once you tune into the right channel, you can change your life. Now people will say, "अरे मेरे तो घर पे एक आदमी है, पूरा दिन हैरान करता है." I know it happens. you cannot live. If I am with my wife and my wife is always tensed on this thing, I have to be with her. I cannot leave her. But at the same time, I can put some wall between by doing what I want to love to do. I will listen to her and I say, I have some work. I'll start doing that thing. There are some where there are people like सास है, बहू को हैरान कर रही है. मेरा बहू जो सास को हैरान कर रही है, वो तो है ना, दोनों को साथ में रहना पड़ता है. Can't both are from different family. Even there, if a person is strong, he will find his way to go out somewhere, sit quietly. थोड़ी मगजमारी होगी पर वो अपने आप को अलग करते हैं. एंड द अदर पर्सन, अनदर लेडी, शी विल बी एनग्रोस्ड विद ऑल दिस इश्यूज एंड कंटिन्यू थिंक अबाउट दैट ओनली. एंड द स्मार्ट लेडी विल डू व्हाट व्हेन दैट सासू और बहू जो भी खराब है साथ में बैठी, खराब कोई होता नहीं है, दिमाग ऐसा रहता है क्या करे कोई, तो जब उनके साथ होते हैं तब दे विल थिंक अबाउट इट और दैट थॉट विल कम. बट व्हेन शी इज आउट शी विल थ्रो विद द थॉट्स. दैट पावर यू हैव टू हैव. तो आप बोलोगे मेरे को तो कैंसर हो गया. आदमी को कैंसर होता है एंड दे टेक इट, दे एम्ब्रेस इट एंड दे वर्क ऑन इट एंड दे कम आउट ऑफ इट बिकॉज देयर मेंटल पावर. यू शुड नो हाउ टू बी काम. सो ये अपने पे है. डोंट थिंक दैट ऐसा हो गया तुमको क्या मालूम. एवरीबडी गोज थ्रू समथिंग. और मेरे लिए मेरा प्रॉब्लम आपसे बड़ा है आपके प्रॉब्लम से, और आपके लिए आपका प्रॉब्लम मेरे प्रॉब्लम से बड़ा है. But if we don't think about problem, we think about solution and we try to find out the ways to be happy we can. So we should try that. So this means your repeated thoughts create vibrational field around you. Repeated thought will create vibrational field which either attract or repel, which will either attract or repel the experiences. एक बोलता नहीं, आदमी बोलता है कि आई एम, मतलब दैट पर्सन इसे मेरा दोस्त है, ही इज सो हैप्पी, इज मोस्टली हैप्पी. मतलब ऐसा कैसा है? तो आस्क हिम व्हाट इज दैट. बोलता आई एम इन ग्रेटिट्यूड. बोलता व्हाट यू आर इन ग्रेटिट्यूड. बोलता मेरे पास सब कुछ है. तो बोलता तू काय के लिए ग्रेटिट्यूड में है? बोलता बिकॉज आई डोंट हैव व्हाट आई डोंट वांट. मुझे खाना, बोलता मुझे भूख नहीं चाहिए, तो मेरे पास भूख नहीं है. मेरे पास बीमारी नहीं है, आई एम ग्रेटफुल. भले पैसा नहीं है पर मैं गरीब भी नहीं हूं एकदम. So even that type of thought can bring you gratitude. You're not always having something. Because you don't have what you don't want, you should be grateful for that. Suppose कभी हाथ दुख रहा है, I should be grateful that other hand is fine. आ. If my hand is paining or back is paining, I should be happy that other things are better. So that gratitude also brings good emotions, good what do you call it, vibrations, and that resolve your body. आपकी हर बीमारी आप खुद उसको ये कर सकते हो, अच्छी कर सकते हो. यू कैन हील योरसेल्फ जस्ट बाय हैविंग अ राइट वाइब्रेशन, राइट थॉट्स. सो sit silently, breathe slowly, recall the memory, deep gratitude memory, feel the sensation, let it grow, and visualize something good. Visualize yourself emitting feeling like ripples into the world. What you have to visualize? Yourself emitting that feeling of ripples of feelings that you want. So affirm silently, I am broadcasting the frequency of peace and power. ये affirmation आपको करना है बार बार. I am broadcasting the frequency of peace and power. Maybe I'll send that. So if you, before we close, we'll close with a story. मेरा 7:44 हो गया अभी. आज मुझे दिल्ली जाना भी था, तो ये स्टोरी में मुझे पढ़ना पड़ा. अरे इसका आवाज आ रहा है. I will have to read a story. A young monk was often agitated. Why do I read story? मैं आपको बताया बार बार, स्टोरी से इजी पड़ता है समझने में, और वो मेटाफोर से. A young monk was often agitated. He blamed his surroundings for his disturbed mind. One day his master took him to a still pond. He threw a pebble and said, that was your thought. That pebble was a thought. The ripples reached the edge of the pond. He smiled and said, that's your influence. That ripples are your influence. Then he asked, what if your thoughts were calm? The master asked the monk, what if your thoughts were calm? What if your mind becomes still and clear like this water? The young monk began to practice intentional thinking. उसके बाद he started practicing intentional thinking. Over time, people around him changed. Over time, people around him changed. Not because he forced them, but because his frequency became peace itself. उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी पीस बन गई. So when you are peaceful, if somebody is fighting with you, Manglaman, if I am fighting with you, but if you are at peace, how much will I fight with you?
Let's try.
So, good one.
Let's try. And we'll make Rajkumar.
राजकुमार जी को. Okay, so that's it.
Okay, thank
कल
you very much.
मुझे भी जाना है,
Let's
जल्दी.
be peaceful and happy all of
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
keep smiling.
Thank you.
राजकुमार जी
थैंक यू, थैंक यू. यस सर, यस सर.
एक ग्रुप
So-
बनाइए जिसमें
So
आके
was
happy thoughts शेयर करें.
Sir was scared that I made him the judge, no?
नहीं नहीं नहीं
He's
नहीं,
used to.
ऐसा नहीं है.
हाँ, he's an arbitrator also. अच्छा, राजकुमार जी एक
मंगला
ग्रुप
जी,
बनाइए.
हाँ हम
राजकुमार
दोनों
जी,
बनाएंगे, मंगला जी और मैं बनाएंगे.
एक ग्रुप
और
बनाओ.
मेरी
happy
रिक्वेस्ट
thoughts शेयर करो.
है जो मेंबर्स ग्रुप में है ना, वो मुझे व्हाट्सअप करे तो मुझे पता चलेगा कि अच्छा इसका अपना 21 डेज का अलग से ग्रुप है ना.
हाँ जी, हाँ.
So what did you say, Hirani sir?
I said मेरे के ग्रुप राजकुमार जी को बोला इनके बहुत फॉलोअर्स हैं इसलिए इनके फॉलोअर्स बहुत है तो एक ग्रुप बनाइए जिसमें सब हैप्पी थॉट्स आके शेयर करें. एवरी मतलब सब सैटरडे को मिलना है. जो भी आ सकते हो आए एंड एंड शेयर योर हैप्पी थॉट्स. व्हाट गुड हैपन टू यू इन दिस होल वीक. तो उसमें आदमी खुश होने सीख जाएगा अपने.
बराबर है.
ये क्या है ना भाई, जो मेरे में ना रोग वो आपको लगता है मेरा रोग है हैप्पीनेस का तो आपको हैप्पीनेस का रोग लग जाएगा.
Yeah, wonderful idea.
Okay, sir. So sorry, I have to leave today. Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Yeah,
much, everybody.
yeah. Bye, bye, bye. Everybody, bye, bye.